Hi, I'm Mark from L&M Small Engine. Today we'll be working on a Poulan Pro push mower. You can see one of the bars for the handles is missing. I welded that back up. We're going to put that back on. And they ran this thing out of oil because you got a big hole in the side of the motor. What we're going to do is we're going to put a new motor on this thing and get the handlebar put on and put a flywheel brake cable on it and get it running. So hope you enjoy the video. There's that hole in the side of the block there. And that's what happens if when you don't check the oil. Okay, let's stuck the bar on. And we're going to take the little bracket off to hold the recoil rope off because we're taking the motor off. There we go. Okay, now we'll flip it up and take the blade off and the motor bolts. Okay, we're going to take the blade off. And this is a 9/16. The blade adapter is stuck on there, so we'll put the bolt back in and use a puller to pull it off because we're going to need that on the new motor. And there we go. Now we take the motor bolts out, and there's 3 of them, and it looks like they're 1/2 inch. And there we go. Man, I just really did a number of that block. Alright, well, there's a lot of good stuff left on this motor. I'm going to take the recoil assembly off, the gas tank, and probably the carburetor and the coil. And that way if someone else has a mower like this, you know, they can say I could sell them some stuff at used price instead of new, you know, save them some money. I'm gonna go over here and grab me a new motor. This here's a brand new motor. It's a 500E series. The funny story behind this, I bought like 8 or 9 brand new motors. They were on a couple crates that were in shipment and they got damaged. So this motor here cost $29, and all I gotta do is either put the base on the carburetor, or just take the whole carburetor off the old engine and put on here, and the air filter base. But yeah, brand new motor. I bought all these motors for $29 a piece. So let's take parts off the old one and put on this one, and it'll be like a brand new push mower. So let's go ahead and get this bolted in there. Put our blade adapter on. I'm going to run and put a nice edge on this blade here. Okay, got a nice sharp edge on that blade now. Let's turn it around. Then for this we'll need a 9/32 socket and a 5/16 socket. Take this apart, and then I have to go upstairs and get a flywheel brake cable. So let me get some parts rounded up and we'll be back. Okay, this guy done putting 16 ounces of oil in it. You always want to do that first. If you're like me, you'll get sidetracked and you don't want to forget to put the oil in there. So we'll take this shroud off, and that's 3 5/16 bolts. Then on this air filter base, there's 2 5/16 and there's 2 9/32. Take this fueling clamp off. And to break the seal on these, rock it back and forth first. Because these are plastic carburetors, you don't want to break that little nipple off there. See how the bowl got damaged there? Looks like everything else is fine on there. Just put that O-ring back in there and just press that in until it clicks. Let me see if I have a old bowl here. If not, we'll just use a bowl off that old motor there. We'll just take the one off that other engine. Alright, I just decided to use the carburetor off the other engine gas tank. So we'll press that on there. Put the hose clamp back on. Then on these motors, if you need to speed them up or slow them down, it's this bracket right here. You either bend it forward to speed it up or bend it backwards to slow it down. Put the vent hose back on here. Put the 2 9/32 screws in. And the 2 5/16. I'm going to go put a new air filter on this. On the cover. Now I'll put the recoil back on. Okay, let's take it off the table, put some gas in it, and see what it does. Grab some 91 premium fuel with no ethanol. Push the primer. Just like new again. I hate throwing stuff like this out in the dump when you can get other parts and, you know, like another motor. Like I got a good deal on these motors. That's what I'm doing, is fixing up some push motors that people didn't want to spend the money on fixing stuff. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Appreciate you watching. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please subscribe. And you guys have a good afternoon.